Welcome back, YouTube. It is the Drunk Capitalist here. And when I tell y'all, Mortals has left the chat, okay? At this point in time, nobody cares what anybody's doing. Everybody's just doing whatever they feel like doing. People that are intended to protect us and actually abide by the law themselves are out here breaking the law. Now, we all know that the PPP situation happened and people lost their mind and everybody and their mother and the police was out here scamming for the PPP loans. And the thing is, imagine thinking that you're so above the law that even you could just break the law and no one will come and find you and no one would care if they found out. How is it that you literally sign paperwork that says you promise that you aren't lying on the paperwork and you're a police officer? Absolutely no one can be trusted out here. So I got two stories for y'all today. The first one is about the police officer who is now going to jail and she has a fine to pay. Let's get right into it.
A former Phoenix police officer will serve more than a year in prison, sentenced for fraudulently receiving a PPP loan during the pandemic that she claimed would go to veteran charities. Steve Nielsen has more on the
Even worse, she claimed it would go to veteran charities. Like, what's up with people, bro? I don't understand.
Case and why there could be a lot more for years to come.
Yeah, John, this is actually just one case of hundreds by federal authorities, but a recent change to the statute of limitations means we could be hearing about PPP fraud cases for years.
It's not going to stop. I reported this a few weeks ago. And when Biden said we are extending the time to find y'all to 10 years, he was not playing. They're going to continue just finding everybody that got involved. It's crazy. And I think that as people, we need to stop being so greedy and also stop lying on paperwork. Like, just stop doing that.
Since the first Paycheck Protection Program loan, federal agencies like the Secret Service have been investigating fraud and recovering fraudulently taken money.
Billions. We are beyond the hundreds of millions. We are in the billions now for recovered and prevented stolen assets.
The Secret Service says there have been more than 400 indictments, including former Phoenix police officer Tony Richardson. Tuesday, she was sentenced and ordered to pay $1 million restitution and serve 15 months in prison. Court documents.
$1 million. $1 million. You could have just kept your job, right? She could have kept her job, kept working, hopefully make it out of the force safely, unharmed, collect that pension until she's ready to leave the earth. But no. Everybody want to rush things and act funny. No one wants to invest anything and spend their time building a business, but they're ready to get that business Paycheck Protection Program money, though. It's kind of crazy. It's ridiculous. She has to serve 15 months as a police officer. Going to jail as a police officer is like the worst idea. It's the worst idea that you could have. I would think that police officers of all people would be more inclined to avoid jail. Like, more inclined just off the fact that you arrested people in your city. Now you about to sit next to them? Oh, no. You messed up. You played yourself. Okay, it's Operation Triple P. Played yourself, though.
And a co-defendant lied on a PPP application saying her business, the Lotto Club, had dozens of employees and a monthly payroll over $500,000. Neither were true, according to the docs, and she pleaded guilty to accepting $1.2 million in money that was meant to keep businesses afloat during the pandemic. This summer, the statute of limitations in these crimes was...
Whoa. Y'all heard that math, though? She got $1.2 million out, because I remember reporting about this earlier in the year. She got $1.2 million out, but she only got to pay $1 million. Was that $200,000 worth it? But in 15 months you got to serve. I don't know.
Increase from 5 to 10 years, which Scott Windish, Secret Service Assistant Special Agent in charge Phoenix, says is important.
5 years is just a small window. 10 years gives us a much larger time to investigate these crimes.
That means more crimes like this will be prosecuted for years to come, he says.
The Secret Service, the Small Business Association, the FBI, Department of Labor, OIG, these are all still active cases we're still investigating.
Richardson resigned from the Phoenix Police Department as she was indicted back in December. Her attorney did not respond to a request for comment today. Reporting live, Steve Nielsen, Fox 10 News.
It's crazy, bro, and I told y'all, they are coming. Like I mentioned this already, they are coming for y'all and this PPP money stuff, okay? They're coming, they're not playing. This is what it is. So now let's go to the next video. In more deplorable news, we have a man stealing from old ladies.
Police need the public's help tracking down a man believed to have scammed multiple Arizonans out of their hard-earned money.
Fox 10's Marissa Starr back live with details on the most recent scam. Marissa?
Well, this most recent victim was an elderly woman. Chandler police say the scammer did not call. He did not message her online. He actually showed up in person to her house and posed as a AAA mechanic.
That's, first of all, insane that scammers are getting that bold, that they're out here just showing up to people's house. Like, I'm used to people getting my email, and I feel like that's invasive, or scammers texting me and calling me. I felt like that was above, you know, the stuff. But now you got people showing up to your house. And what's crazy is I actually experienced something like that before, of someone showing up to my house to scam me. Now here's the thing, it's a disguise scam, because it's one of those like energy scams where they're like, oh, we can change your energy supplier and be your energy supplier, and it will be cheaper than your usual, you know, supplier, which is usually like, you know, like a National Grid or Con Edison or a PSEG, which are like the main like places you go to. And they're like, no, we can supply your energy. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm telling you right now, that's a scam. Don't ever fall for that. Bad idea, bad vibes.
Chandler PD is asking the public, do you know this man?
The suspect indicated that, hey, I know that you have some wheel nuts on your vehicle that need to be fixed. He indicated that he was working for AAA.
Detective Eva Zermeno says the elderly woman didn't need any work done on her car, but she believed the man, who called himself Joe Miller, and they drove to the bank together. That's when surveillance footage captured these images.
They both went to the bank to withdraw some money in the tune of $3,700. He did not perform any services, and she was scammed out of that money.
See, it's crazy. Like, some people are just so heartless to the point that they'll literally rob old ladies blind. Like, and the thing about be getting old and things like that we really have to think about is just the fact that your health deteriorates, your mind starts to deteriorate, and you sometimes you don't even know what's going on. You just know your basic needs at that point. You just know you need to go grocery shopping, buy food, you know you need a shower, you know you need to poop and pee, and that's pretty much it. And it sucks because if someone's able to scam her like this, then she probably needs, you know, more care and attention in her life from her family or someone. And I want to say a home health aide or something, but even they can't be trusted. Like, it's just crazy out here that people are willing to go to like such lengths to just take money from people. Like, and I don't really believe that money itself is the root of the evil. I feel like it's within you. Like, it's within the people, because you don't have to be evil with money. You don't have to be doing wild stuff. You don't gotta kill people over money. Like, you know, the rapper PNB Rock just recently was you know, shot, robbed, and killed over some jewelry, or maybe it was beef, who knows, but they robbed him of over $100K worth of jewelry. And it's like, that doesn't come from the money, that comes from you. Like, because there's people that walk around him and see him every day and don't rob him and shoot him and kill him. So if you pulled up to him and you did something like that, it's because it's you. It's not the money, it's you.
Our elderly are targeted by scammers because of their age, their unfamiliarity with technology, and because they often live alone.
It can happen to anybody, really. It doesn't matter really the age, but at this point, our elderly community is at risk because they are on fixed incomes. You know, they don't have much, but they do value what they do have.
So police are asking the public to look closely at these photos and identify him to law enforcement before he strikes again.
He does.
Not gonna lie to you, if I found him, I'm calling the cops. taking a photo and I'm calling the cops on this man because what he did is crazy. It's crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's the news for right now. Thank you guys for watching. It's the Drunk Capitalist. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Hopefully none of y'all get robbed and none of y'all get caught out here with that PvP stuff. Hope you've been good.